We're Denise and Fritz Gehring. We're residents in Toledo. We've lived here for about 35 years.
The luxury of living in the Midwest is our abundant water supply.
The Great Lakes, they're stupendous natural resources. Everything that you need to live is right here. But when you look at a Landsat photo, Lake Erie looks pretty green. That's caused by the blue-green algae bloom, and that got into our water supply in 2014, and it shut down the water resources for 25 municipalities that depend on Toledo water.
For 3 days, 400,000 people could not drink water, and we had to have an economic shutdown. So it was a very touch and go situation. I was at the command center as we worked through how to get the testing done in order to determine when we could get the water delivered back to our citizens.
It was scary for a few weeks because the experts were leading us to believe they didn't know how it was going to turn out and how long it was going to last.
So in Lake Erie, we have an issue with water quality mainly caused from excess phosphorus. And phosphorus can come from a variety of sources. But in this area, because there's so much land in agriculture, a lot of the nutrients are coming from agriculture.
I didn't know there was such thing as an algae bloom. I had never looked at any of those NASA satellite maps. I had no idea this was going on. And it was really pretty shocking. The vast majority of the people were just like me. They had no idea these blooms were going on. And now, since then, it's been a topic of discussion. People are so much more aware of the algae bloom and the cause and want to do something more about it.
A lot of these farmers go up to Lake Erie and fish on that same lake themselves, so they understand what is going on. Farmers have grasped it and put it on their shoulders that they need to make a change their operation. Henry, you want to go on the tractor? Daddy! All right, come on. We have to do a good job, not only that it needs to be just providing food, but also doing it in an environmental way where we can protect this land for years to come. My generation, the next generation, and so forth.
Gonna help Dad dig? Find the corn.
Okay, look at the piece of corn. Look at it. Just come out of the ground.
We're working with the farmers and the agribusinesses and getting the nutrients managed according to the 4 R's. The right rate, right source, right time, and right place. And these aren't new concepts, but it's a new way to talk about the whole system. So if you get the right rate, but you don't get the right timing, it doesn't matter because your nutrients are going to get to the lake anyway. If we can get the 4 R's to work for this geography, we can not only help the farmers grow more food, but we can also grow less algae. If I'm going to say to a farmer, you need to do cover crops, you need to do the 4 R's, I also need to believe wholeheartedly that that's the right thing to do. So I actually farm in the Western Lake Erie Basin with my parents. We try it on our farm so that I personally can talk about it. I'm not just a computer conservationist. I get in the dirt, into the weeds, and we can talk about real stuff.
The 4R concept is a very simple agronomic and environmental sound program. The things that are added to your operation are things that are going to only make it successful.
In the city, we got to stop using too much nitrogen and phosphates, and the farmers are going to have to join in on it too, because we're the ones that buy the food from them. I mean, we're all in this together.
That crisis, it was a wake-up call, and I'm glad that systems are being put in place now and evaluation and research is being done.
What we've learned here in Lake Erie can be applied to any city, any community in the United States. Start taking action now. Don't wait for the water crisis to happen.